Hey, he brought you into this world. He can take you out.
Oh, he didn't actually. Anyways, we won't get into that. Anyways, I'm hobbesyoda here, the prodigal bastard, as you just all found out. Joined by Kingdomburn.
Wow. Okay then. That's wow. Okay.
Anyways, don't worry what we were talking about, but I was late today because I was supposed to get picked up from work by 5, and then my father fell asleep. And then I
Okay.
was giving him
That's
crap, and Kingdom basically said, he brought you into this world. That's where we started off the stream, and I said, actually, he didn't. Awkwardly, as I had started recording. So, anyways, to make things more awkward for Elias, it looks like he is getting... This is not the back.
what?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so, since the Fiend got beat up by Forbid, called out and beat up by Forbid, last week at the pay-per-view, I was going to have the Fiend get revenge because Elias interrupted the middle of the match and helped Forbid by doing his finisher on the Fiend. And the Fiend here wanted some revenge, so I set up a backstage brawl between the Fiend and Elias, right?
Oh
So the Fiend could get his revenge. And it started off the match with commentary and saying, Michael Cole, like, and we are here in the back, but we are clearly in the ring right now. So thank you, 2K20. I was wondering why it was giving me the option to turn on or off entrances. I was like, it's a backstage brawl. What would
This
even
is
happen?
definitely not the best.
Yeah, I can see that. Thank you. I have 2K 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, that's good. Congratulations, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I was gonna say at least 4 of those are somewhat good. 2K16, probably the best of them. But what would you say is the best out of that list? Kingdom 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20? No. I don't believe 2K. Yeah, yep, I can see that. We're supposed to have again a backstage brawl here between the Fiend and Elias. But as you can see, this is not backstage, so yes, you would be correct, Nathan. This game is most certainly not fixed. Nice crossbody, running crossbody takedown from the Fiend. Taking it to Elias here. Clearly in the backstage. Totally didn't see this attack coming. It's not like they brought it out to the ring out of nowhere. Oh, and he's choking him out. He's getting kinky.
Oh, bye.
Oh, that's when you come back.
I had a knock on my door for pizza.
I went back to 2K16 and played through winning titles. Nice. Again, I would say 2K16 is probably the best of those games, so good choice.
I think 17 was okay.
Yeah, it was okay, but 2K16 is still the best.
No.
Yeah, I liked it over 17. And every game following.
I liked 15 most.
Well, we were talking about 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well, that's too...
It's been too long since I played 15 to even make a judgment call on that. 15, I don't remember being that great. I remember 14 being, like, the best one.
Well, that's because THQ was part of that one still.
Touché. 17? Yeah, I agree. Oh, Elias actually finally back here, picking up the Fiend! Oh, Elias go over a big brute, and Fiend sidesteps that. Elias is now getting snap bared and getting a nice shoulder massage from the Fiend. How generous.
Indeed.
Oh, Elias swinging back up with a clothesline, though. Elias fighting back like a bat out of hell, and he's probably gonna soon be sent to hell. It is not looking good for him right now, health-wise. He's still got some fight in him, though. I'm impressed. And the Fiend, I think, is out of reversals right now, so get on it, Elias. it while you can. Oh, shoving the face of the Fiend, that monster's face, into the mat with his knee. Elias definitely using some viciousness here, which is definitely what you think you gotta do if you have any chance of taking down the Fiend. Or, Elias, get this, you could just botch a suplex in the middle of the ring, and it will totally kill him. I don't know why. It's like his kryptonite. Just...
So, here's the thing. If Goldberg can do it, why can't Elias?
I know the Fiend is almost truly been ruined. Thank you, Vince. Ooh, nice swinging neckbreaker from Elias, indeed, there.
Okay, good comment by Wolfo.
What can through the ground faster, a drill or the Fiend's career? We'll find out come WrestleMania. Oh, nice boot by Elias. I think after this match, though, it might be the Fiend's career.
Oh, God.
Depending on the outcome. But if the question was what can go through the ground faster, a drill or Bray Wyatt with a title run, it would definitely be the first one. Or the second one. Oh no, going for the mandible claw! He's gotta kill your tag team partner, Wolfo! The Fiend getting revenge.
I mean, to be fair, the Fiend at least got, what, 3 or 4 months with the title?
Yeah, at least he's still undefeated with people who have, like, wronged him from the past. Who have
Also,
touched our poor baby Bray.
There's no ref. How will this match?
I know, dude. This is supposed to be a backstage brawl, so I don't know how this match even is supposed to end. Is it still supposed to end the same way as a backstage brawl? Yeah, Wolfo, get this. Since you beat the Fiend last week after calling out with help from your tag team partner interfering in the match, Elias, I set up a backstage brawl where the Fiend could try to get some revenge on Elias, attacking him backstage. But we started that backstage brawl, and this is where the game took us. In the ring, for some reason. Once again, thank you, 2K20. Wait, if Gilbert is a parody, doesn't that mean he has Goldberg's jackhammer? He could probably do the jackhammer better than Goldberg at this point. I don't know how this match is supposed to end. Is it by knockout still? I don't know. Because it's supposed to be a backstage brawl, but again, we are most obviously not backstage.
Not backstage. No.
There are no
obviously...
countouts, and there is no ref. So... I don't know.
Oh!
Yep, Bray killed him. Sister Abigail on the outside, and went straight into a pit of darkness, it appeared. As we saw nothing but black appear on our screen shortly after that.
Aleister Black?
There we go, the Fiend there picking up some momentum, getting some revenge for himself, though.
No, Hobbs, you might want to remind good Sir Forbid while he's here.
And since I was backstage, since I was supposed to be backstage before the game screwed me, as it classically does, Forbid is coming out next to give a promo because he is pissed off at the Fiend for supposedly attacking his tag team partner backstage, which was for some reason in the ring. But either way, we are now hearing a promo from Forbid. So, Wolfo, I can just make something up on the spot, or you can type something into the chat. Whatever you want to do, my friend. Apparently, Goldberg's jackhammer is the definition of unlimited power. Kill me. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Kingdom, are you continuing? Is your roommate going to continue to have you watch the Star Wars movies?
Maybe.
Since he's showing you them in the wrong order, you were not going to be able to witness one of the greatest twists of all movie history in Episode 5, but, you know, that's alright.
You mean the fact that Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader? Question mark?
What? Just kidding.
Is that the one you're talking about? Or?
Yep, I guess everyone knows that, but you didn't seem to know jack squat at all when it came to Star Wars, so I didn't know. I thought there might be a chance since it was you. So never mind. You continue watching in the order that you were watching in.
Not feeling the love for that
F the
superstar.
Fiend. Here's your Listen, so the Fiend thinks he's all that. And guess what? Since I proved last week that he's not, he's all bitter about it. And he thinks that he can go backstage like the coward that he really is and attack my tag team partner, Forbid. Well, guess what, Fiend? Apparently you didn't get the message last week. So it's time to put you away for good. Get out here so I can finish the job.
Okay.
Alright, Forbid calling out the Fiend once again is pissed off that the Fiend went and attacked his tag team partner. But that is not the Fiend coming out. No, sir. That is the Miz. God help us all.
Oh, God.
Wonder what's on his mind. This is going to get interesting.
Wonder what's on his mind. I don't.
Bad blood is a-boiling. A lot of anger
Look,
behind
I'm
those
sure
words,
you're
guys.
surprised to see me, but guess what? You shouldn't be. Look, you came out here last week and you got your revenge against the Fiend. Good for you. Yeah, he snuck into that chamber match when he shouldn't have and did quite some damage to you. You're right. But who did he kidnap to get there? Me. So if there's anyone that deserves to finish off the Fiend and get their revenge, you're looking at him.
That's the kind of stuff that will drive a
All right, fair
superstar
point,
a little crazy. One of the most popular superstars in the WWE.
Look, it's pretty obvious to me, Miz, examining the past couple years of your career lately, that you can't get the job done anymore yourself. So if anyone is going to do it, I'll already be the one to do it since I proved that I can get the job done last week. So stop kidding yourself aside and get back to the back and let the real man handle
Well,
this.
that wasn't very nice.
Not making any friends, but not really concerned.
Jan, please keep talking. It's so boring. You think you're all that. Look, don't mind me, but I have been here way longer than you. You're just a rookie who thinks you're all that. You know, I remember being there, but I have done more in my career, in my lifetime, than you could ever imagine. And Bray Wyatt, he's just delusional. He's delusional if he thinks that he can continue to climb his way up with his Fiend persona, and I'm going to be the one to finish it. Look, I don't want to have to waste time on someone like you, having a midlife crisis here, thinking you can still get the job done. You're so beneath me, it's not even funny, Miz. Seriously, get out of my ring while you still can, or I'll go through you if I have to get to the Fiend.
Oh, boy, I'm out for this.
No love between these superstars, that's for sure. Seems to be a lot of anger behind those words.
Alright, you know what? Who even cares about your tag team partner, Elias, alright? Him stupidly deciding to walk with you. He seems delusional himself, wanting to follow you. So, if you ask me, he deserved to be put away. But if I have to put you away as well, to show who the best tag team in this business is, me and my friend Morrison, then I'll do it to get to the Fiend if I have to.
Poking the bear.
Alright, well, let's just get to this fight. Oh, a Miz with a low blow, though, before the fight even begins. Of course, classic Miz. Oh, Forbid crowding right back into it, though. I guess...
Forbid vs. Fiend, winner learns the jackhammer.
Yes.
And they all already know
But yeah,
the jackhammer.
Miz got personal there with things. Says, Elias deserved to be taken out by the Fiend because he's delusional for wanting even to be in a tag team with Forbid. Miz says him and Morrison are the best tag team of superstars here in the division and is looking to prove it to take out Forbid here tonight, who is standing in his way of getting to the Fiend. But the same problem also lies with Forbid, wants to take out the Fiend as well, and the Miz is also in his way. So, we're going to have the ref here make this official and ring the damn bell. Alright, Miz is clothesline him on. We'll get the ref in there to back him up into their corners. Let Forbid get back up here and we'll make this thing official.
Okay, Stone Cold.
What was that?
I said, okay, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
How was I don't get it. Fair enough. Why was I being called Stone Cold? Why was I being complimented? It's quite weird to be complimented by you, so I'm curious.
Remember when he was Sheriff Stone Cold? He would always say, "Let's make this official."
Oh, I don't remember him being sheriff now. And even though they're already in the ring, gotta wait for the match to load.
The Miz is a multi-time champion who has grown his skill set, his accomplishments, and even his
Who would
heart
win a
alongside
giant
his ever-changing industry.
Titan who can snap
And
half
man,
of
I
all
never
life
get tired of
out of
watching
existence? Or Goldberg in his jacket. Who would have thought we would have probably WWE's two worst pay-per-views of the year leading up to WrestleMania?
You'll want to watch over and over again.
Yeah, and the sad part is normally Elimination Chamber is great.
I know, this has been the worst build-up to an Elimination Chamber ever, ever since
Because
it was invented.
Vince
It's so
literally
sad.
just keeps changing his mind.
I know, he's getting so old and delusional. He doesn't even know what he wants.
There are all sorts of things he can do to an opponent after a takedown like that.
We need someone to run this company who has a better, clear vision in line and not just changing it every 3 seconds.
Triple H.
Yes, please. Dear God.
Set up for the beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Alright, Miz already still having the advantage in this early up in this matchup. But to be fair, he did hit Forbid with a low blow before the match even began.
Yeah, he took him out pretty quickly too.
Oh, Forbid fighting back though, has Miz now in the corner.
Not the corner.
I know, he's always sitting him up in the corner.
You know, that's one of the hard parts of the ring.
Oh gosh, German suplex to the second rope.
These two absolutely detest each
Oh my gosh, and that is none other than John Morrison's music playing that you cannot hear.
John Morrison actually have music. In this
Forbid
thing,
distracted. And now the Miz trying to take advantage from behind, but completely misses the big boot that he was going for.
Don't you mean Mrs.?
And I'm going to take this headset wire here. Just a second. Wrap it around.
I half expect you to be like, never talk to me and my son ever again. What the fuck was that?
Didn't work.
What? What the hell just happened?
Yeah. It's just clearing my throat there a bit.
What the hell?
That's number one.
No. Well done.
Actually, wait, I think that's number two.
What the fuck is Wolfo going on about?
Except for the first one, I accidentally left on the phone in one of my areas on the mission.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So I had to have someone delete it.
What are you talking about?
Or
now?
it got found by someone else. Nothing on my mission. I accidentally left a phone on one of like the area. I accidentally left a video on one of the area phones of me like joking and hitting myself. And I was like, oh no, if someone sees this.
What the hell?
I'm so dead. They're gonna report it to like the mission president. They're like, I think Patrick needs some mental health. Should probably send him home. Yeah, let me touch you, Miz. Let me. Ah, yes, man. I love my. What the hell?
Can he score the pin?
Ooh, that Gord Butts through GTS.
I know. I'm surprised he did not get the job done though.
That's actually the biggest surprise of all.
That is.
I can't believe this superstar still in
I mean, ironically enough, the Miz's finisher, as we all know, is called the Skull Crushing Finale, but
It
Forbid's
doesn't really
Doorbuster
crush.
GTS finisher, that's one Skull Crushing Finale if I've ever seen one. Oh, and a super kick! Miz's skull and chin are both now fractured, but he's still in this. Oh gosh, Forbid charging another Gorebuster GTS though.
Is the Miz just unkillable at the moment?
Oh, he hits it. Miz might be dead. Here we go. Alright, and the Miz is defeated.
Where's Morrison, huh? Where's John Morrison this time?
I had him come out to support Miz in the middle of the match, but he did not come out. Instead, his entrance music just played, and he never appeared. So, my only answer to that, as usual, is 2K20.
That just happens?
I don't know. Yep, pretty much. That should be like one of the reviews on the front of the game cover. Stuff just happens. Or negative 4 stars.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Bury it in the desert with E.T. Oh, one Gorebuster doesn't work, but one jackhammer. Oh no. Alright, and let's see what's next.
She's trying to get the dog tag off.
Okay.
She's out in the backyard chasing herself.
Jeez. And anyways, we're going to have a another promo now from AJ Styles, who just lost his title last week, Kingdom.
Wait, who did he lose it to?
Aleister Black.
Oh! Well...
And he did not just lose his title to Aleister Black. He got jobbed to Aleister Black.
Oh god.
Yeah. Wow, it was surprising indeed. It was funny because it looked like AJ was going to try to win by count out, or retain the title by count out. And the club kept stopping Aleister from getting in the ring after he threw AJ in, but he finally got back in the ring as AJ was getting back up, and this hit a black mass immediately.
AJ died.
Yeah. Zip it, all of you. You make me sick. You know what? You know who makes me sick? Even worse? Who just stepped in this division? Heavy Machinery. Alright.
What?
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Listen, they had a tag team match with my boys OC, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the toughest SOBs in that back locker room with me. And they threw us off our games. They took our titles. And the only reason I lost my title was because of Tucker.
Not exactly likable.
In the middle of that tag team title match, me, not even being the legal man, just trying to be a good man that I am, support my team, Tucker decides to throw me in the middle of the ring and starts assaulting me in the middle of the match. Can you...
I wouldn't do that with that dog.
Well, okay. Bringing the attitude.
Yeah, so what happened last week, Kingdom, is that the tag team match was happening, and I think Carl Anderson got eliminated, and then Tucker proceeded, instead of going after Luke Gallows, proceeded to throw AJ Styles in the ring. And started
That
beating the
explains your
crap
question to me.
out of him. Which was what?
You asked me if that was illegal.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I mean, as long as AJ didn't fight back, no, it's not illegal.
But yeah, AJ wasn't fighting back. Yeah, I was there minding my own business, trying to support my team, and this man thinks he can assault me. That's the only reason I wasn't at my full game. So you know what, Aleister Black, you got lucky. But I'm not going to let this stand. I'm going to make a statement against Tucker here tonight.
Wait, did Heavy Machinery beat the club then?
Yep.
Oh god.
But AJ Styles, as he said, looking to make a statement against Tucker here tonight. Going to be going one-on-one with him. And before I got interrupted, what else he was going to say in that promo is that, as we know, he's supposed to have a he earned a no longer contender shop at a Clasper's Planets Championship 2 weeks ago as well, which he was going to face him last week, but he said that he would use his no more contendership shot at the Planets Championship whenever he wants to. The reason he's not using it here tonight is not only does he want to get payback against Tucker, but also Clasper has not made his new moveset yet in this game. And I've given him quite a few weeks. So if Clasper, the Planets champ, is not ready for his fight next week against the number one contender AJ Styles, he will be forced to drop his belt to the Phenomenal One. Yep. Alright, well, Tucker got called out to the ring, and he is here with his good pal Otis, and here is the OC, who followed him down in support of their boy AJ Styles here, looking to make a statement, as he said, against Tucker here tonight. Ooh, Tucker is a big boy, though. Already a nice start for Tucker, picking up the former champ, just manhandling him. Damn. Yeah, it's not looking too phenomenal at the moment, indeed. Tucker already got a 1 count on him, too. It seems that ever since picking up that NEW championship before losing it last week, AJ Styles has not been right on his A game.
You know, I've noticed something about your NEW champions.
Or I guess since last week, he did win a triple threat match 2 weeks ago. But ever since Chamber and getting attacked by Tucker has not been on his A game, it seems, but he is firing back into Tucker here tonight.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've noticed that your champions, like your world champions, tend to not last very long.
Not last very long. I mean, there was 1 or 2, but literally 1 or 2.
You know who the longest one was? I do.
Jeff?
No, it's not Jeff, bud.
I think it was Jeff, then Bubba, I'm pretty sure.
I said the longest. The longest was Bubba.
I'm pretty sure the longest was Jeff.
No, Jeff lost in his first defense, didn't he?
No.
For Luke Harper?
No, he had it for... Luke Harper was like his 3rd defense, I think. 3rd or 4th. Yeah, I remember Jeff Hardy actually had a surprisingly lengthy run with it.
I don't remember.
No, I turned off the entrances, Wolfo, because AJ Styles is already in the ring. But yes, every time, so I made the club an official team in the universe mode, and what I did was just took Gallows and Anderson and just added AJ Styles in it, right? And then just changed the name to the OC. But I saw that the game already did the club intro entrance for me, so I didn't even go bother to edit it because it looked like it already put it in there for me. Which it did, but it had Luke Gallows as the front man.
Well, you can change that.
Yeah, I know.
You realize?
Yeah,
okay.
I know that now, but I thought the game had already put it in the correct order it was supposed to be in. But I found out last week that it did not, so if you want to see what the club's entrance looks like with Luke Gallows in the front,
I'm confused with Wolf saying right now.
you can go check out last week's video. It was very hilarious.
What's Wolf we're talking about?
But if we're talking most, Reigns... Oh, yeah, I don't even know.
Was there a comic book I missed?
Oh, what the hell just happened?
No?
A bell just rang.
I think...
Tucker just won?
Yeah, OC got involved.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Tucker just won by DQ.
Where's Otis? Where's Big Otis?
I'm not sure how Styles is gonna feel about that one.
He has now lost to Tucker, of all people.
Wow, that went Well, hopefully on a much better note now, Kevin Owens will now be defending his hardcore championship that he won last week after putting Batista through a table. And he will be reuniting with his former best friend, Sami Zayn, once again. You know what, Kingdom? I thought, what better way to reunite with your former best friend than being trapped together inside of a cell?
You're a bad person.
Yes.
By the way, I'm gonna do OEW tomorrow, just so you know.
Okay.
They need to do this week, so I have it. So, anyways.
Oh, most championship reigns. We were talking about longest championship reign. So, okay.
It's Sammy.
Alright, here's the underdog who might be put under the ground after this match tonight.
Sami Zayn not happy to be in front of the NEW fans.
Is Sami Zayn ever happy to be in front of any fans?
Yeah, he's always happy to be in front of mine. He'll be even more happy when he's in front of those fans. He'll always be happy in front of those fans as soon as he gets that title from Kevin Owens.
Alright, well, you keep on dreaming.
That man almost won. That man almost won the World Championship and the Tag Team Championships.
You know, Kingdom. It's good to have dreams. It's good to have dreams. Delusions? Not so much. You might want to go get that checked out.
Sami Zayn doesn't dream. He's gonna make his dreams a reality.
Yeah, except we have a problem here with the hardcore champ, and that's that he keeps fighting.
Gosh dang. I mean, actually, Kevin Owens' Titantron for this actually works perfectly for the hardcore championship.
It does.
Fight everyone. Well, if that's the case, I might just send like a bunch of people after Kevin Owens tomorrow. If he wants to fight everyone. Joke, I joke. I know that you're eating. I don't know what you're eating, but you're eating something strange. Hobbs.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you might disappear. Your silence was, I was actually about to be like, okay, I guess I'm your new commentary host for NEW for now. Because I was like, what happened?
Oh, come on, most championship reigns wears most face makeup. And then in the women's division, Dark Warrior, same-eyed, what?
I'm so confused.
I am so confused too.
Wolfo, are you drunk?
Dark Warrior is his new gimmick, so why does that have to do with the women? Wolfo, are you saying that you belong in the women's division? I am very confused.
I'm so confused.
The hardcore title on the line tonight, and I should add, it is not being defended under the 24/7 rule.
That's kind of a shame because I totally try to pin the champ before he enters the ring.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that,
Oh,
Saxton.
Kevin, why?
Stomping away.
Kevin, why?
Attaboy, Kevin. Attaboy.
Is it enough to retain the championship?
30 going to pin Sammy. Oh, it's hilarious.
Did Zayn kick out there?
Tell me Sammy kicked out. Oh my. That's your God, Sammy.
Oh, Sammy, fighting back. Nice German. Owens immediately back up to his feet, though. Oh, nice hit.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
I'm so confused. Wolfo is actually officially truly confused.
Wolfo, no. Oh, wait. That's right. Wolfo had a long championship reign, kind of.
Did he?
I mean, compared to everyone else.
I definitely feel like Bubba defended the title more times than Jeff did. Mostly because you were forcing him to defend it like you did.
Yeah. But we're talking about who held it longer.
And then Jeff came to my show, won Money in the Bank, failed to cash in correctly. But, so Hobbs, how many weeks away is WrestleMania for you?
I don't know. I think like 6, 5?
Okay.
Yeah, I think 5 or 6. Wolfo, I do have some good news though for you. If you did not leave, I am actually not going to just be handing AJ Styles the belt if Clasper does not make his wrestling ready next week. He is going to have to fight for it against a man who was pinned to the Planet's Championship pinned the Planet's Champion before, the Dark Warrior Forbin. Oh, Sammy with a crossface, but Owens gets out of it immediately. This has actually been like a good Owens versus Sammy match, though. That has actually been pretty back and forth so far. I
didn't realize Sammy had actually taken advantage in health for a second.
I was actually expecting it to be a complete squash match, but I left it disappointed.
Hashtag overall means nothing.
In reality, though, we should have had Owens versus Sammy Hell in a Cell match. In real life, it would have been perfect.
And for the first time tonight, a quick reversal by Jones.
Sammy with
Sammy going up.
A splash. Went into the knees.
But he immediately comes up with the off. No.
Oh, you should have done a pop-up powerbomb there. How are your ribs doing, Sammy? Owen's going to show Sammy how it is done properly from the top rope. Oh, never mind, dear God.
Oh God!
I think both of your ribs might need to be checked out after this match.
Check Kevin's spine, Hobbs. Check his spine right now.
Oh, jeez. Sammy, hardcore does not mean murder.
If you're New Jack, it does.
If you're what?
If you're New Jack.
If you're New Jack?
Yeah, New Jack. You not remember that guy? The guy who actually tried to murder people in the ring?
Wait, did Sammy hit that Helluva Kick?
Helluva Kick!
Because Owens just got right up afterwards.
Hobbs.
Hashtag no sell.
Hashtag kill Owens kill, apparently.
I brought the prestige to your main title. Before me, people would pity your show. Your champs are a drug addict. Yeah, it has been. Hey, we have Luke Harper in there for 2 or 3 weeks.
Maybe that was the has-been.
I didn't say anything bad about your title reign, Wolfo. As a matter of fact, if you just heard me, I said if the Planet's Champion Clasper is still not ready to defend his title next week, I'm not just going to hand AJ the belt. He's going to have to fight you for it, since you have pinned the Planet's Champion before. So get off your high horse.
Sammy has definitely been taking this match by storm.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know. Oh, but he has some issues with that.
It was hilarious, because it was literally as soon as you said, Sammy is taking this match by storm. Boom. It's my baby boy. My baby boy. So proud of you, Owens. There we go. Good fight, though. Good fight.
You know, I still love Cena this year. He showed up one time. I'm not going to be at Mania. 2 minutes later, the Fiend walks out, points to his Mania sign, shakes his head, tips his hat. It's like, okay, I'll be there.
Alright. He's like, sounds good, fam. He's like, you know what? You convinced me.
This is actually perfect, though, when you really think about it. This is just, if Wyatt wins, this is actually perfect.
I know.
Because, to be fair...
It should have been for the title, though, because at least there's a storyline behind this one.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, it'd have been perfect if you kept the title on Wyatt for this, because, like, Cena could have been trying to beat Flair's record, too. And then you would have had The Fiend wanting to get revenge for Wyatt. It would have been a perfect title storyline, but oh well.
Well, here comes the... Why is Rowan fighting the former AEW champion?
Why did you have to bring that up, man? Come on!
He lost it to Mox. Get over it.
He was the youngest champion in history. Because he is fighting Rowan, because Rowan is a ally of, has been an ally of, the current champion, Aleister Black. And so, the Painmaker himself, Chris Jericho, Alpha, is going to look to take
vegans.
Eric Rowan out.
Why is Jericho going after the title again? I'm so confused.
Because he won the Royal Rumble?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Luke Harper. Oh, here, let me rephrase that. A drug addict and a guy who's not even wrestling now in a hat. Dude, he was in a match last week, Luke Harper.
So, I already know who's going to fight Kevin Owens tomorrow. Andrade.
Oh, there we go. Finally being used. Speaking of a guy who doesn't even wrestle anymore, go check out Andrade on Kingdom's show. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't.
I thought you had him.
Again, you had Zelina Vegas. I don't know why you thought I had Andrade. Or why you thought we'd split them up. Here's your number one contender for the NEW Championship, looking to take on Eric Rowan here tonight. An ally of the champion, Aleister Black, and a tag team partner of one of the former NEW champions as well, Luke Harper. It will be a test of strength to get some momentum for the number one contender, Chris Jericho, here tonight, though. Eric Rowan is a big boy, and this is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
So, Hobbs, how about that payoff to the Cage storyline?
The what storyline?
The Eric Rowan's Cage storyline.
Oh, yeah, that was... I knew it. I knew it was going to be something stupid. It was funny, because I just told Kingdom, sorry, not you, Panda, a week ago, before they revealed it, that I don't even think Creative knows what's in that cage anymore, and that they wrote themselves into a corner here, and they're going to have to make something stupid up real fast. And sure enough, a stupid electronic spider toy.
It's gonna sound bad. I actually can't tell if it was fake or not originally.
Yes, it was fake.
Mostly because I saw it moving and I was like,
Oh man, big time. Down they go.
But yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. Did you see the ups and downs?
Yes, of course I did.
Oh my gosh, freaking Simon's reaction. That was all I needed. It made it
I've never seen a bald man so upset before.
That made it worth it being something dumb. I'm like, I would have even wanted it to be something cool now, just because I got to see Simon's reaction.
I mean, to be fair, Simon you never know, Simon could go to AEW at any time.
Dude, can you imagine the pop that man's gonna get if he debuts as Sean Spears' tag team partner?
Of course I can.
I would, oh my gosh. It'll be like when Edge returned. I might come close to man tears shedding from my... I'll be like, no, not the onions. Get these bowl of onions away from me again. How did this get back here? Oh, fetch. Eric Rowan just clotheslined Chris Jericho into the ring post.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that looked vicious looking. Jericho countering back into the match, though, and Rowan getting back into the ring.
Speaking of,
right behind him.
Edge.
Yes.
Do you think Edge is going to show up again before Mania?
He's supposed to, oh, wait, do you want me to... Okay, I know some spoilers here, so...
Go ahead.
Unless you... Okay. Because I hate that they announce this stuff beforehand, because it would totally be a cool surprise if they didn't, but apparently they already announced that Edge is supposed to be at this upcoming Raw.
Oh, okay.
Which I wish they didn't announce, because, I would have freaked out. It would have been a cool surprise, but... Oh well. Actually, I would have been working anyways, though, and then saw it online, so what am I kidding?
Oh, you have to work on Monday?
I work every day till Thursday.
Oof. I don't work.
Spring break.
I work tomorrow and then Tuesday, and then that's it.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm supposed to work Wednesday, but I already told you about that.
Oh, gosh. Happening. Eric Rowan pulled out a kendo stick, and now Jericho has it. He's had enough. This man's lost enough this week. Kingdom just have Roman beat Kevin. No, you shut your mouth. So you can keep the title for another 4 weeks. Who do you plan on facing Owens again?
Talat.
Oh, that's right. Also, no one wants to see Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens again anyway. Andrade versus Owens sounds like it should be good though. Oh, Jericho bringing things back in the ring and is now locking in the walls.
And if Andrade wins it, there's one man who I want you to have face him first.
Well, I'm guessing since your name is Kingdomburn and you are all about matches we have seen 1,000 times, I'm gonna guess you were talking about Mysterio.
You started talking about Mysterio. I never said I was talking about Mysterio, bud.
I said, that's why I said, I guess.
And what's wrong with the Mysterio Andrade match? Other than the fact that they're the highest caliber matches we've seen in years.
Okay, we just had like an argument a couple weeks ago where you said their matches were meh, and you weren't excited for their ladder match, and I thought it was gonna, and I said like the exact thing you just said.
Well, now you're making fun of it, so you know, it's time for me to be Mr. Heel and turn everything around.
Chris Jericho with the code-breaker. No, you are being, as what the winner of this match would say, a hypocrite.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last match.
Yeah, who knows? It might be Mysterio.
Check them out here.
Alright, impressive win for the number one contender for Aleister Black's NEW title, Chris Jericho.
Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
Poor Rowan. I don't even think WWE knows what they're doing with Rowan anymore.
He picks up the win.
Yeah, no. I don't think they know what they're doing with anyone in their roster, if I'm honest.
Leave it.
I mean, Drew McIntyre, but that's about it.
If they make him lose at Mania, I think we should all just riot.
Gosh, I'm gonna be so upset. What's gonna determine that, though, Vince said, is if he sells enough merchandise before then. Well, she does have a pretty cool-looking new shirt out.
She's gonna become very afraid of me if she doesn't learn. But...
Vince McMahon is like all about merchandise sales.
Merch sales, yeah. Well, like after they lost a lot of money last year.
Because remember, the only reason CM Punk turned heel during his title reign is because he started outselling John Cena online. And then Vince was like, nope, turn heel. And then we're going to screw you and have you lose the title to a part-timer named The Rock. Even though this rematch doesn't even need to happen, nor be for the title. But, you know.
And this is after you have already lost the title to, you know, Alberto Del Rio a few years back.
Yeah.
Or a year back.
Again, this is just like the thing that just happened to Bray Wyatt. That years ago when we had Rock versus Cena for the title, instead of Punk holding the title, if Punk had kept onto the title for Mania, we already would have had the perfect title storyline. We could have literally had the Streak versus the Streak. But nope.
And here's the Demon King ready to take
Bob's then John Cena will be a 16-time champion.
I would be even more happy. Can imagine if the guy on backstage who spoiled Morrison's return, or spoiled Edge's Rumble return 5 weeks before it happened, oh my gosh, I'd be very upset.
He would win the
heel of the decade.
Even though the decade has just began. Oh, Alice. Oh wait, where are these two going at it right now?
Oh, that's right. Yes, I set up a Wicked Aleister Black versus Demon King match. Because Finn Balor has had, because as you know, Aleister Black is the new NEW champion, his regular form, and Finn Balor has his regular form has had quite some good momentum as of late too. Just took down the former NEW champion, one of the former NEW champs in recent memory, Forbid, in his regular demon form. So we're gonna see how these two fare off in their elite forms against one another. Just out of curiosity, just a fun match. I thought I'd set up out of random.
So is hashtag stuff just happens?
It's hashtag we're going back to champions actually being in matches every week like they used to be and should be.
You know who actually did that the best? And you know, you're gonna hate to admit it, was John Cena.
Yeah, no, his U.S. title run was great.
No, I'm talking about his, like, first and, like, his first few world title reigns.
No, his first year, great. Like, remember, I used to not hate John Cena. And then it became like, the same old stick for, like, over 10
I think
years.
2010 was when I started not caring about Cena. But,
yeah,
like, he was still, like, was 2010 Nexus period, you think?
Yeah, I think that was literally, I remember that, right, when he, like, just buried the entire Nexus. That's when the Superman gimmick became way too much for me, the Super Cena gimmick.
I mean,
except
he lost to Wade Barrett that one time, so...
Yeah, I know, it looked like it was going good, and then he went and murdered all of them, and then buried Wade Barrett under a pile of chairs.
That was literally the perfect heel Cena time, and they're like, nope.
Nope. Apparently, our GM Rick Boyd brought demons of the video game Doom and made them wrestle because stuff just happened. Yes, book it.
Hey, Wolfo.
It has been booked. You were gonna ask Wolfo
Oh,
something?
I was, and I'm gonna wait for him to respond. So I know he's actually here. I'm not just crazy.
He literally just commented, like...
Well, after that.
Okay. Watch his next comment will be Wolfo leaves the chat again.
Please no.
Where are you taking the dog? Okay, yeah, I heard you.
Wow, I'm being a little snarky. Jerk tonight. To your dad. Wolf, are you ready for more of your favorite girls that
Finn
you
Balor
saw
with
the
a
other
1917 on the outside of the ring.
16.
Why do I keep saying, God damn, I keep thinking about the damn movie. I don't know why. I used to get that move name right. There was a time.
Don't worry, it's kind of like Corey Graves to May now. Whenever he's like, well, what's one of the things he says, and it makes me really annoyed. Oh, coup de grace.
Oh gosh, they're at a 9 count. Why?
Didn't Alistair just get in? Yeah, Alistair got... What? Didn't Alistair just reset it?
I thought he did, so I'm gonna help him do it.
Did the ref
he did.
say 9?
Fetch, how do you exit the ring again in this game?
L1?
Okay. Fetch. We're gonna...
Hold it.
I'm just gonna get things back in the ring for him. Did you say 1917? Yes, oh, I did. I was accidentally thinking about the movie, okay? Oh no. The demon might be looking for the springboard coup de grace. Oh no. Looks like wicked Aleister Black's already trying to crawl back up though. Was on his elbows, and Finn Balor ain't gonna have that.
Company's like that stream. And then I'm gonna stream it myself a little bit.
Oh! Double black mass, there it is.
Well, I'll have to read the voices. And then I'll play through the stuff.
Let's look back at the explosive ability of the Dutch Destroyer. Finn Balor just didn't do enough extraordinary things tonight. Who could forget this? Here is your winner, Wicked.
Alright. We're gonna move on to our main event now for the night. Oh, and Wicked Aleister Black is this is open to the realm to Asgard. It appears.
I don't think I've ever actually seen his victory thing.
Did you see it though? It was like the Rainbow Bridge at first.
No, I saw it.
We will be having the Norse gods joining the roster of NEW starting next week. Now the bridge has been opened. We will be having Thor versus Loki going 1-on-1 in the ring.
Well, if you're taking Thor and Loki, If you're taking Thor and Loki, I'm taking Odin.
I'm sorry, the bridge does not connect to OEW.
I'll send Ric Flair, damn it!
He will have a heart attack.
Ric Flair is already Odin if you really think about it. He's old as dirt.
Yeah, but he doesn't have one eye like Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley got his eye stabbed by Chris Jericho's car keys.
Wolf's comment.
Wolf, are you ready for more?
No, then it went after that.
Oh. That was you. If they change the movie to 1916, Finn Balor should be invited to the carpet in his demon outfit. Alright, well yes, Ruby Riott, who was a former NEW champion before the Elimination Chamber happened, just like Wolfo.
You have to make people remember that.
Lost it to Becky Lynch. Didn't even lose it to Becky Lynch, really. She came out as champion out of the chamber. She survived. But she got a one-on-one match with Becky Lynch after that, earning herself a number one contender shot for the women's title. But before that could even happen tonight, Alexa Bliss earned a number one contender shot as well at the Fastlane pay-per-view against Becky Lynch, and is now your new NEW Women's Champion.
And
so
that's why I'm not.
Ruby Riott will be facing her.
That's why I'm not doing Tesla.
That's why you're not what?
I'm.
Yeah, a bad attitude.
Why you're not doing what? Okay.
Because I'm already behind. I have to beat you a week.
Introducing the challenger from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby.
Although Alexa Bliss is a recent memory, in order to get to that number one contendership spot to fight Becky for the NEW Women's title, has made an alliance with Dana Brooke for some reason. Somehow.
Well,
Hashtag
Dana
stuff just
lost.
happens.
Dana lost Batista, so, you know, she had to find someone else to console her.
Pulled the Liv Morgan and went lesbian.
Absolutely, that's where I was going with that.
Well, to be fair, she made a good choice. But anyways.
I'm sorry, what?
Anyways, though, Ruby Riott, as you see, does not have the Riot Squad at her side anymore. Is has been taking things on her own here as of late. You've watched the Raw recently. She's gone quite a bit cocky.
Wait, so who is supporting? What's her name?
Ruby Riott?
Yeah.
I know it.
Wait, it's Alexa and Dana?
Yup.
Oh god.
Yep.
Dana can crush Alexa like a twig.
Well, I mean, Alexa has also teamed with Nia before, so it's not like her teaming with people that can crush her like a twig is anything new.
That is true.
Yeah, she is a former anorexic cheerleader who is only 5 foot, so I'm pretty sure any woman on the roster, if they tried hard enough, could probably crush her like a twig.
I mean, at least she has her own song written about her.
That's true, and it is by not a crappy man, so.
Sorry, what?
I said, and it's not by a bad band, so. So the song's actually not bad. So she does have that going.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. And a sweep takes her off her feet. Ruby Riott turns it around.
All my stuff is
But remember, we
shot.
thought Sami Zayn, you know, with overall comparison and having no help, would be screwed against in his championship match earlier tonight, but it was actually quite back and forth. So, and Ruby Riott is a former NEW Women's Champ herself, so
you know, I feel like Kevin is trying to make the stunner protective move again.
The stunner protective move.
Ooh. Considering Sammy literally was like at full health on his last bar before being hit with it, yeah. And only he took one, and it's like 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NEW, the only show where you'll see a half-bald woman versus Harley Quinn cosplayer with a Batista girl at ringside.
Batista girl?
What? I know. I was following until that last part. It's the horrible, crappy Jean Grey cosplay versus the Harley Quinn cosplay. We are witnessing an extremely bad version of Marvel
versus
DC right now. I was gonna say Capcom, but that would not be correct.
It's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was the first thing that came to my mind too, but then I was like, wait, that would not be correct.
Marvel versus Capcom. Wait, no.
And it is Marvel versus DC because, you know, as we discussed, Wonder Woman and her invisible jet, she seemed to somewhat hook up our announcers with an invisible table as well. So Alexa looking to retain by count out here. Smart strategy from the champ. Looking to keep her about.
So after this, is the winner going to go to WrestleMania and face Beth Phoenix?
Yep.
That's the plan, with no more interruptions.
Yep. Well, we do have 5 weeks till then, so who knows?
Oh God!
Ruby Riott restarting the count though.
With you.
No, I like Alexa. Like, I'll probably keep the Glamazon versus the Goddess. So. Oh, and Ruby Riott, the former NEW champion, looking to get redemption here tonight, bringing it to the champ. Might be looking to restart the count again here. Again, can't win the title by count out.
What was the count even at?
Well, she just restarted it, so. And now Alexa Bliss throwing, it was like 8. Now Alexa Bliss throwing Ruby into the ring. Things are back in the ring here. Alexa locking in an abdominal stretch. looking to wear down her competitor here, but oh, Ruby Riott fighting back with some furious fist.
Fish, fist.
Where did that come from?
I've never heard you struggle with the word fist that much.
Why was fish so much implemented in my brain?
I mean, have you gone to Wendy's recently? We have new cod sandwiches again.
No. I was thinking about Cracker Barrel's fish fry yesterday, though, the Friday fish fry basket, which is amazing.
Gross fish.
Actually, the commentators are sitting on top of an invisible Martian manhunter. That would be quite rude. Actually, I would hope they would not.
Actually, Hobbs, I don't know if you're reading that right. I believe it says Martian Manhunter.
Hunter? Oh yeah, you didn't type it right.
Invisible Martian Manhunter.
Is that Martian Manhunter's like a distant relative?
Who goes to Pizza Hut a lot?
That we don't know about in the comics? Do you know who Martian Manhunter is?
Yes. He's that green? He's like that green guy from the DC stuff.
Yeah.
But not like the green guy, like the Green Lantern, like the actual green guy.
Yeah, the actual green guy. I was surprised you knew that because he's not in anything but like the animated DC stuff in the comics.
Well, that's the stuff I've seen.
Well, you watched the animated DC movies?
No, like I've seen the Justice League.
The Justice League what?
The Justice League. There used to be a cartoon for it when I was growing up.
Oh, the cartoon for it, yeah. I thought you were saying the live-action Justice League. I was like, did I miss something?
Yes! Yes, you did. Don't worry, it was a piece of trash. Wasn't like the last good recent DC movie like Aquaman, which everyone thought was gonna tank?
Yeah, it did amazing. Did you say is that the most recent though?
The most recent good one.
No, the most recent good one, which no one has gone and seen, was Birds of Prey. Which sucks, because it was actually really good, like 10 times better than Suicide Squad, but no one went and saw it. Barely.
I'd like to argue that. I was working the night after it came out. Let's just say a lot of people came in that night after.
Well, it's not doing too great for box office compared to the other DC movies, which is a shame, because it was really good. But... Oh, and Alexa Bliss wins with her classic DDT. Still the champ.
Too bad we weren't even paying attention.
A better defender than Lynch was.
And then Lynch deserves a rematch.
You say Lynch deserves a rematch?
Absolutely.
Lynch deserves to be as far back of the line right now as possible for that embarrassing run. I don't think she won a single match during her run as champion. No,
the odds are stacked against the man.
The end because stuff just happened. Okay, why is the screen black now?
Well, it's a good thing it crashed now.
I know, alright, it crashed at the end of the stream, so good timing for once. Thank you, 2K20. But yep, that is the show. I guess y'all can go join Kingdom now on his stream. I might be over there in a bit too, who knows what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm actually starting my stream up right now.
Alright, sweet. So I'll see y'all over on Kingdomburn's channel. Thanks for joining.